Hello everyone and welcome to the Como Lead channel. Now I have these 5 tips for you using the springs of the clothespins that I showed you how to use in the last video, which if you haven't seen it, I will leave you the link in the description and in the video. This way they will be able to take advantage of the entire clamp without wasting any of it. They are very simple tips, but I know that more than one will help you. So without further ado, let's see what they are. They have several springs from their clamps, but they don't know what to do with them. Just grab a few and start joining them together as I show you in the video. Just keep in mind that they must be well inserted so that they do not get stuck or can get free. Since you have several joined together, just calculate the width of your wrist and see if you can turn them around and you can join it to close it and thus form a very cool bracelet that is totally unisex. So you can make one for yourself or for your friends, girlfriends, wives, etc. And believe me, you will be fascinated, since it is very original and really looks like a bracelet or bracelet that you bought in a store. You can give it a more personalized touch by adding a ribbon or a hanging accessory or whatever you prefer. Do you have very little space in your bathroom but do you want to have several of your accessories on hand in the case of women? If they are minors, ask their parents, but if not, just take a nail and put it in the frame of your mirror or somewhere on the wall that you can hang something on. Then take the springs and just as we did with the bracelet, join several of these. The length will depend on how much you want to put in it or what the space you have allows. But once you have put them together, just hang it and add the accessories you want to use. In this case they are earrings, but they can be barrettes, small scissors, nail clippers or whatever you can think of that can stay there and be useful. But as you can see, it looks pretty good and you will no longer have to go looking for what you use most. This is one of the simplest but very useful. Just take a few springs and first insert your keys into one of them. Then join several together until they have the length you want. Now put any keychain that you liked in the last of the springs and this way you will have your keychain ready with the keys to your house, car or whatever you need. If you want it to be stronger and not let your keys come loose, just do it by joining it together as if it were a chain and it will look much better that way. And if you are one of those who like to bring many keychains or more things hanging on it, like a lamp or something else, just make the chain bigger like the bracelet we made at the beginning. And thus you will have a lot of space to put what you like or accommodate the most. As can be seen on the screen, apart from that it looks very good and is quite practical. You should already know this tip because apart from the fact that I had already put it in another video, it is one of the best known. When they have a lot of clothes in their closet no longer fits in your closet. The easiest thing is to put a ring from the soda cans on each of the hooks. But with the springs it is even simpler. We only join several as we have been doing and once we have the necessary ones we only put them on one of the hooks, making sure that the part that has the spiral is the one on top since that is the one that will support the weight, otherwise it can come off and throw away all the clothes. Now we just begin to put each hook on the different springs and once they finish putting them all, they will see that they will have more space to accommodate in their closet since now the clothes are hung vertically, making there more space in width and thus they can have the entire closet better organized. This tip was great for me since we can give life to some ordinary frames that we have lying around somewhere in the house. I don't know if you have seen the frames that come together with ropes and that have 2 or 3 frames together. Well, it's the same idea, except that we are going to take advantage of the springs we have by making 2 strips of about 5 or 6 lengths so that they have a good distance between the frames. We only take one of them and preferably buy this type of staple so that you can nail it so that it does not come off by accident and is much more fixed. Just secure it very well with a hammer and then take the other strip or chain and taking special care that it is at the same height as the other one. Nail it with another equal staple. When you finish it you should have more or less something like what is shown on the screen. Now take the other frame and just put 2 nails on it at the same height. When you are nailing them and you see that they are already well inserted into the wood, just give them a downward blow so that they look like hooks and when joining them with the chains of the other frame, they will not come off so easily, but you do have the possibility of removing it in case you want to place it higher or lower as the case may be. Once united they should have something like this. Now just place it on a wall or in this case a door and as you can see it looks very good. And apart from taking advantage of the space and putting more photos together, it will give more life to those frames that we had. You can now put it further apart or closer together depending on your taste. As you can see, these were 5 tips where you can use the springs of the clothespins that we had already used previously. So apart from taking full advantage of this clamp, you can do very interesting and useful things with them. So don't be too quick to throw away the ones you no longer use or no longer serve you because you may end up needing them, and the best of all is that we don't spend a single cent doing it and we are recycling, which is always good for the environment. As you already know, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with all your family, friends and acquaintances. Thank you for watching and I hope you like these tips. As always, see you in the next videos. Thank you.